What's going on, everybody? First off, I want to thank everybody for subscribing to the channel. This has been pretty crazy over the past few days. Been getting a couple hundred subscribers a day. I know I'm only at like 300 or something, but it's been pretty cool. It's cool to see that these videos are actually useful to somebody. I wanted to give a quick update on Profit Trailer and where I'm at right now. More or less, things have been pretty stagnant. So I'm going to go to the coin market cap. We're looking at about 520 billion on the market cap. So it's clear that everything has kind of been in a bit of a funk. I'm going to go to YouTube and show you my video that I made. Let's see. My channel. You can get rid of this. Okay. So if you haven't done so already and you're worried about the market, watch this video, Bitcoin Bulls, Watch Before Buying. Watch this video briefly. It's only 8 minutes long, and I kind of explain why I think this market cap is held below 600 billion. We've definitely seen a lot in the market the past few days. Everybody's freaking out. Bitcoin is lagging. Everyone's freaking out. You know, is crypto dead? I'm not worried at all, but you know, that's just one man's opinion. But the problem with the market being this way is you can get stuck in bad trades with Profit Trailer. So I've been doing a lot of testing with the settings, and I've been getting a lot of questions about, hey man, can I see your app settings, and let me get all your settings for Profit Trailer and Profit Feeder. I want to have those things. Well, it's like kind of an internal battle that I'm fighting, because I want to give you guys my settings, but at the same time, I don't want to steer anybody in the wrong direction because I made a mistake in something, and then I get everybody stuck in some bad trades. And then everybody comes crawling to me saying, you know, you screwed up Profit Trailer, you know, all this stuff. So I'm doing all the testing myself, and eventually I will give out some settings of mine. I just want to make sure it's good and it's perfect before, and it'll never be perfect, but I want to make sure that the settings I'm using are the best that I could find for my viewer base. So as you can see, the settings that I just started out, it's negative 21%, and I'm stuck in 4 bags. And I set it up so you can see this. So Trig is negative 40% since I bought it, or since Profit Trailer bought it. Salt is negative 24. Both of these I'm not too worried about. I'm just going to hold the bags until they rebound. And especially with this one, could be a long time. So I'm basically sitting on this bag for as long as it happens. And let's see. So it's roughly, man, the target value is 0.044 Bitcoin. Like, that could take a long time. It's not a ton of Bitcoin that's locked up, but with Salt, I have a decent amount of Bitcoin locked up, and we're sitting at 0.2176 Bitcoin that's locked up in it right now, and the target price is at 0.28. So I could be sitting on this a while too. And this is kind of why I don't want to give out my settings, is because if we get stuck in these bags and people are going to be asking me like, what are you doing? Are you selling your bags? Like, what's going on? So I just wanted to give a brief overview of what's going on with the market. So everything is down, clearly. And Profit Trailer and PT Feeder does a pretty good job of querying the market every so often. And I think I have mine set to 5 minutes, and it's querying the different candlesticks, and it's basically looking for the best possible buying opportunities. And you can see that in here, whenever it says true trailing, that means your bot is looking at Dash, or it's looking at CTR. And that means that it's a possible buy. This is great, but the bot's not always right, because the bot is using just straight math. And a lot of the really complex trading bots that are out there that big companies are using are not only using this complex math and this coding stuff that we're doing with Profit Trailer, but they're also using market sentiment. They're basically, these bots will go online and they'll surf Twitter and Google, and some of them will even listen to videos at double speed and stuff, and then they'll get all of this information and they'll cross-reference this information, these different news articles and stuff about certain coins. And then these bots will come up with a percentage on how likely whatever scenario that article says will happen. The bot will decide based on how many other times those keywords showed up in other articles. It'll decide if it's likely that that coin will rise. And they do this with the stock market. They do this with all sorts of things, right? So we, using Profit Trailer, we're at a little bit of a disadvantage just because those bots are so much more sophisticated. Now, we're still at a huge advantage to regular traders because this is running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. At Sunday at 3 in the morning, it can make a trade. And that's awesome. Like, that's why I love Profit Trailer. But we do have to remember that it's not perfect. So those, and by the way, those bots that do all this market research and check Twitter and check Google and all this other stuff, like those are ridiculously expensive. Profit Trailer is the best bot that I could find for the price. And so far, it's performed the best out of any bot that I've tried. And we've basically, I started with 0.5 Bitcoin, and Profit Trailer has increased my Bitcoin position by 0.16191965 Bitcoin. So that's a lot. Like, Profit Trailer has definitely paid itself off, especially if you're using, or if you bought it at a low Bitcoin value. It's even better. So I just wanted to make this quick update video and just go over, like, listen, I'm stuck in bags. I get the feeling that a lot of people are stuck in bags right now. And I think my settings are decent right now, but the reason we're stuck in bags is because the market just took a dump on us. Simple as that. The market took a dump and there's nothing we can do. And we're just going to have to hold these bags, and it's up to you. You can sell them. You can go into Binance or Bittrex or wherever, Poloniex, and you can sell these manually for a loss if you want to. But if you look at the coins and you do a little research on the coins, I haven't researched either of these, but Trig and Salt, I'm fine with Salt. I'm fine holding this much Salt. It's going to come back. Trig, sort of the same thing. A lot of people say it's a shit coin, but I think there's enough people behind it where this can come back as well. So last thing I want to go over is Dust. So I made the Dust video. If you haven't seen that, you can look at this. It doesn't fully get rid of the dust, and I'm getting some like downvotes on this video because it doesn't fully get rid of dust, and it's not going to. So it's going to get rid of as much dust as possible. You can clear your logs. You can clear your Profit Trailer logs in your folder, and you can start fresh and see how much dust accumulates. And I'm planning on doing that for the next video. I'll clear all the dust out. I'll clear everything. I'll start fresh, and I'll show you guys the profit from yesterday, the profit from last week. I'll run it for like a week, and then I'll show you guys. So with that said, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, if it helped you. Subscribe to the channel if you want more updates like this. I'm gonna eventually be doing some settings. I'll give them out to you guys, and then I will also do a little more in depth on how these buying. So I'm using EMA spread. A lot of people are using, like, the standard is low BB, I believe, and that's another buying strategy. So I'll kind of go over what those are in future videos. But other than that, it's just kind of slow and steady right now, and not even steady. It's slow and negative. So just kind of hold tight. If you're worried at all, watch this video. This one's a funny one. Hold at all costs, or HODL at all costs. That's a funny video, so go watch that. And with that, I'll catch you guys in the next one.